from here in Moto, I'll start with some flashes. Come to this corner, aim up to this cross right here, aiming about there, the one that's just above that brown blob right there. So aim right there, or I can aim at this mark here, run forward till I get to about this mark on the wall. A little bit lower or a little bit earlier is fine, just not too far off of that. And I can peek around on that because that's going to pop over top of that upper roof. And if I aim at that cross, this one pops over top of the lower roof. And both are nice one-ways for me. Okay, there's one more flash I can do from this corner here. Crouching, aiming right here at just above the middle of this light brick here on the corner. Right about there. Run forward, or crouch walk forward until I'm just getting past this last line on the door there. You could throw it earlier, but then you risk some weirdness that I don't even need to go into. There's just some weird wall geometry here along this wall. And if you release it earlier, you might get hung up on it and the throw won't go where you expect. But if you throw like this, it'll be perfect every time. You don't even have to know what I'm talking about. And that flashes everything in the sight about as best as I can, while also not flashing me anywhere over here. Okay, so here's a molly and a nade for the short plant there. Aiming at this lightest brick on the wall. Aim just below the right side of it for the nade, and above the right side of it for the molly. Let me try to get that nade out there as far as I can for max effect. And that does the job. Now if I'm smoked off, I can still do those nades. Aiming right here, just to the right of that brick there. Just off to the right so that I'm not going to hit the wall when I run forward. And I can shift walk forward, and that makes it perfect every time. I'll never screw it up that way. Kind of threw it a little far, but it was still fine. Or you can just stab forward a little bit. That works too. And if it does land on top of the box because it's too short, that'd be fine too. It still spreads and blocks off the bomb plant. And for the nade, just aiming right here, right at the, see these two bricks, these light colored bricks? Aim at the bottom left of them. And then move to the right and then just run forward. Just move to the right enough that I'm not going to hit the wall when I run forward and throw. That should be good enough for a nade. And these can be done real fast too. I mean, these are perfect. See, if it's a little too short, it still spreads down here if it lands up on top of the box. And another molly, just aiming right about here, and run forward and jump throw so I can block off this long choke point nice and quick. Or I could smoke that off by aiming right about here, just to the left of that rafter, somewhere in this lighter colored spot there is fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. Blocks this off, gives him nothing to see on his right side here. And it's nice and easy to, if I wanted to watch it from this side. And I can aim right about here, smoke mid-ramp, between this rafter and this slanted piece of wood. Somewhere right around there is good. So aim there and jump throw. Blocks off this choke point pretty good here. One last flat smoke I can do. I can do it at the beginning of the round if I can do it nice and quick by just doing that. I'm aiming right about here. See this line on the wood here? Right about to the top of that and down a little bit on the right side of it. And then just crouch and jump throw to do this. And I can get this off real fast so it can be used early round or mid round to retake mid. Nice and easy. Just aim there, crouch, and jump throw. Perfect.